Yeah, cause a queen is what I embody.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Sophie. So I'm super excited about today's tutorial. I'm going to teach you guys how I achieved this green look using the Morphe 39A palette. So if you want to see how I achieved it, then just go ahead and keep on watching. So the first thing I'm doing is priming my eyelids, and I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair, and I'm just applying it first with the applicator and getting a nice even base, and then I buffed it out with a damp beauty sponge and also set it with a little bit of translucent powder. For my brow bone highlight, I went ahead and picked up my Makeup Forever Starlit Powder number 13 since this palette does not have any brow bone highlights. And then I just went ahead and picked up this light green eyeshadow from the palette, and all of the eyeshadows in this palette are super pigmented, so I love this palette for creating really different unique looks because there's a good color range and there's a lot of unique colors in this palette. So I just thought that I would apply green in my crease for today's look, and I'm just going in left and right motions, just getting a nice wash of that color in the crease. And then I went ahead and picked up this dark brown eyeshadow, and I'm going to be going into my angled brush, and I'm just starting to add definition on the outer corner like I do for most of my looks, but I'm not bringing it all the way in. I'm just applying this depth to the outer corner. And then to blend out that line, I just went ahead and picked up this fluffy brush and a little bit more of that green eyeshadow to help me diffuse that line, and I'm just going in left and right motions. Next, I picked up my Bobbi Brown concealer blending brush and some more of my Tarte Shape Tape in the color Fair, and I'm just starting to carve the lid. And a good tip for this is to pinch the tip of the brush so you get a really nice precise edge, and that tip definitely helps me when I'm cutting my crease. And then I went ahead and I'm picking up that green eyeshadow, and for some reason the color payoff was not the best, so I wanted to pick up a different green eyeshadow, so I picked up this one, and the color payoff on this eyeshadow was really amazing. So I actually like the way that the two mixed together looked on my eyes anyways, so it ended up working out. But I just applied that all over my lid, and then I picked up more of the green eyeshadow, and I'm just going to start to diffuse that onto the outer corner to have a nice gradient on the outer corner. And then I also picked up my angled brush and that dark brown eyeshadow, and I wanted to smoke out my lash line. So I just started to apply that on my lash line. And then I picked up this smudger brush and a little bit more of that green eyeshadow to help me diffuse that dark brown eyeshadow. And then I just peeled off my tape, and I think that this look turned out super smoky and super pretty. And then for lashes, I just applied my Shop Sofie Bot lashes in the style Barbados. And then for my lower lash line, I kept it super simple. I just went into this orange transition color in the palette, and I'm just starting to buff that onto my lower lash line. And I kept my waterline bare. So the last thing I'm doing for my eyes is I just picked up my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, and I just applied that onto my lower lashes. And then I picked up my Makeup Forever Starlit Powder number 13, and I'm just applying a little bit more to my inner tear duct and also to my brow bone. So that's the finished eye look. If you guys want to see how I achieved my full face look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. First thing I'm doing is picking up my favorite primer at the moment, the Urban Decay Urban Defense Complexion Primer, and this is what it looks like. It's super smooth on the skin, and it definitely minimizes the appearance of pores, and it has SPF, which I love. Then I'm going into my CoverGirl Trublend foundation, and I'm applying it on this brush first just so that I get a nice even base and I don't put on too much. But this is definitely the type of foundation that you could go in with a lot of foundation. It's really buildable and it does not feel heavy on the skin. It does oxidize a little bit, so just keep that in mind when you're picking out your shade. But I'm just pretty much applying this evenly to my skin, and then I'm picking up my foundation brush to help me buff that in even more. Next, I'm going into my Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and this is what the applicator looks like. If you haven't tried this, I was about to say foundation. This is not a foundation, this is a concealer. If you have not tried this concealer yet, highly recommend it. It is super pigmented, super hydrating, super blendable, just all of the good things that a concealer can have. So I just use that on the perimeters of my face, everywhere that I want to cream contour, and then I just grab my foundation brush and I'm just doing stippling motions over those areas to help me blend out that concealer. And then also a damp beauty sponge will really help to blend out the cream contour even more. But yeah, I'm just pretty much blending out this product as much as I can. You definitely want to really blend out your cream contour. You don't want to leave any marks, because once you set it with some powder, it's going to be very difficult to blend it out. So definitely blend out your cream contour while you're still working with cream products. And then for concealer, I'm using the same one, but I'm going into the shade Golden Beige, and I'm just applying this all the places where I want to conceal and highlight my face. And then I also went into the shade Vanilla on the very inner corners of my eyes, just to add a little bit more of a highlighting effect. Then I'm using my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder in Banana Bread. And I'm using this to bake my under eyes and also to set the rest of my face. And I really love this setting powder. It's very finely milled, and it definitely does have a scent to it. So if you do not like powders with a scent, I wouldn't recommend it. But other than that, this is one of the best setting powders. It just makes your skin look super smooth, and I definitely like it. The scent does not bother me. Next, I'm picking up my Mary Dumanizer Liquid Highlighter by The Balm, and I'm just applying this everywhere that I'm going to apply my powder highlight. I'm just putting this underneath for a more pigmented look, and I definitely wanted to do a glam face makeup paired with this eye, just because it's a little bit of a bold eyeshadow look. So I just wanted to kind of make the face makeup bolder to match it. Next, I'm picking up my Ofra Cosmetics Rodeo Drive Highlighter, and I'm just putting this over the cream highlight, and as you can see, it definitely helps blend that cream highlight into the skin, and the powder over the cream just makes it look a lot less intense, but it still looks like a very pigmented highlighted look. Next, to bronze my face, I just picked up my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, which is my favorite bronzer, and I'm just applying this to my cheekbones, to my forehead, to the bridge of my nose, and it's just going to give my face a little bit more warmth. Next, to set my face, I'm picking up my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, and this is my favorite setting spray at the moment. It just really blends all the powders together and just really makes my skin look like skin again, and it definitely gives me a really dewy, pretty look. So if you like to set your face with a lot of powder, I definitely recommend going in with the setting spray. Do not skip this step, because it really makes your makeup blend into your skin, and it just makes all of the powders look really nice together. And then to line my lips, I just went ahead and picked up my Rimmel London Coffee Bean lip liner, and I mixed it with my MAC Cosmetics Toast and Butter. And then for lipstick, I mixed 2 MAC lipsticks. I mixed the Right Note and Pretty Please, and this is a combination that it gave me. I used this small lip brush to help me blend the two together. And this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching today's tutorial. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and then comment done in the comment section to be entered for our monthly giveaways. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!